Let me ask you this. If we leave just on the world trade terms, the goods that we produce, the farm produce we produce, that we export to the EU, they would face tariffs.
Yeah.
At the moment, there are none. That will hit our business and farms.
But the European market is shrinking as a share of the global economy.
But it's still 500 million.
Yeah. And it's going to carry on shrinking.
Well, hold on. It may be shrinking. It's not shrinking that. So let's just take sheep farmers. France takes 50% of British lamb exports. There are no tariffs. We leave on WTO terms. They face 40% tariffs on most cuts. End of British sheep farming.
I'm sure we'll find a way.
But they can't give
What would that
preferential
way
to us.
be for our viewers watching tonight?
I'm not familiar with the workings of the sheep market, I'm afraid.
But Andrew,
James,
can I just...
my point on this is, you said, I'm sure we'll find a way.
Yeah.
That what you're doing is you're playing fast and loose with people's livelihoods. And that is what is the problem with this. And not only that, politically, you could usher in a Corbyn government because the shock to the system is so great. No government, responsible government, should impose these problems on the citizens that people vote for a Corbyn government which you don't want.
Are you saying he's a secret Corbynista?
I'm saying
I'm just saying
that
he will not get what he wants.
The surest way of getting a Corbyn government right now, speaking from the perspective of your party and my party, come to mention it, is if you fail to deliver the promise that you made to the people who voted in the referendum. You promised to deliver on their vote, and you are not doing so. Anything less than no deal is a failure to deliver on that promise.
Look, OK, our manifesto promised that we would have an orderly exit from the EU and we will give clarity and certainty to business. Your no-deal scenario is not orderly, it gives no clarity, and it gives no certainty. Why do you tumble out onto WTO and then, in a weaker position, try to negotiate?
No, it may have been brilliant, but I tried it twice and I didn't get an answer.
You didn't get an answer?
No.
If we leave on WTO rules, would we then still unilaterally have zero tariffs on everything coming in from the EU the way it is now?
I'm not sure. I just know.
No, I don't think you can you? They can't give you preferential
because
to the UK.
We're gonna take a hit.
So we would have to put tariffs on
things. It's a hit worth taking.
Did you say that during the referendum, that we're going to take a hit, and it's a hit worth taking?
I think everyone out there right now in the country who voted leave is not thinking, you know, what we really voted for was kind of half in, half out.
That's not what I'm asking. Did you tell people that their jobs could be on the line? Did you tell people during the campaign that they could take a hit?
Brochure.
No, but you're saying that you're going to take a hit as though we all take a hit. Did you tell people that?
I'm saying that you can't leave the European Union without consequences. Inevitably, like in a divorce, there's going to be
the question that, as far as I understand, if we leave without a deal and then we're on WTO rules, then we cannot be given preferential treatment in terms of any tariffs. Because that's against the way that organisation works. So therefore, when you say take a hit,
we trade on the same terms that America trades with the EU on, or
this WTO
China?
thing is a red herring, right? We are 80% services economy, right? We're 20% goods. WTO covers goods. It doesn't cover services.
Right, mind you, the single market doesn't cover services that much.
We need to address.
But let me ask, just get this clear. If we did leave on WTO rules, we would have to put tariffs on things coming in from Europe. Because if we didn't, if we continued tariff-free, we would then have to be tariff-free to the whole world. Under your WTO rules, you can't pick and choose. If there's no tariff on what you're giving me or exporting, there'll be no tariffs on what he's doing. So, and if you did that, why would anybody do a free trade deal?
That's the base position. That's the starting position. Then you negotiate from there. I mean, President Trump has already said that he's happy to give us a fantastic deal.
No, let me just clarify this. If because I've given the Europeans a no tariff access to the British market, under your WTO rules, I have to give the Americans tariff-free access as well. Why would they need to do a free trade deal? They've got the free trade.
I don't know the answer to that.
OK. Well, that's honest. And on that, we'll move on.
Thank you.
Now, it's late. James Dyson late. Yes, just as he was about to see his dream come true, Brexiteer Dyson decided to up sticks and move his company headquarters to Singapore. Maybe what he's been saying in the past was just so much hot air, like one of his fancy fans. Or maybe it dawned on him that Singapore now has a free trade deal with the European Union. And if we leave with no deal, we won't. Either way, Brexiteers have just had to suck it up again, like one of his fancy machines.